So, David Carr, yes, the world famous David Carr, the brother of Derek Carr, which if you do not know about David Carr's series of NFL events where he played for the Houston Texans, he played for a lot of different teams. He never, ever, ever became successful. But I want to go ahead and listen up to him talk about the AFC North.
First of all, you have to have a quarterback. And I'm old enough to remember when Ben Roethlisberger came on the scene, the Pittsburgh Steelers were in a similar boat. They had a good defense. They had all the pieces that you wanted. Tommy Maddox, I think, was playing quarterback at the time. Ben came in, and then boom, there you go, off to the Super Bowls. And I think that that's what they've kind of found. And Kenny Pickett is a guy that you can hang your hat on. And now you have your guy. And then Pickens comes in, played good football. But I look at it like this, like the NFL is really interesting because you can watch teams at the end of seasons, especially with young players, as they gain confidence and start playing well. You remember the Steelers at the end of the season really started playing good football. They felt like they could beat anybody. And what does that do? That catapults you into the offseason, gives you hope. You guys get excited. You guys put in more work. There's a sense of we can actually do this thing. And this division is absolutely up for grabs. Don't just give this to the Cincinnati Bengals. Baltimore's gotten better. Cleveland's going to be better. This is going to be a great division. It's going to be fun to watch. And Pittsburgh is going to be right there at the end.
And that,
first of all, you have to have a quarterback.
Now, I do agree that Pittsburgh definitely will be competitive in this division. I don't think anyone in this division is going to be bad. Bengals 15-2, Ravens 14-3, then the Browns I think will be 10-7, and the Steelers 9-8. But at the same time, though, I don't know if you can really just yet, make the comparison of, well, the Steelers had a great defense when Ben started, and then now they have the same thing with Kenny Pickett, and now they're going to start going to Super Bowls. They went to 2 Super Bowls in the whole time period of Big Ben Roethlisberger. One of them was questionable that they won. The other one, they did win. Shout out to them for that. Nonetheless, though, I don't know how much you can really use that as evidence. Okay, boys. And for the first part of Ben's career, he really was just a big handoff. Because that's all he did. He would hand the ball off to their star running backs, whether Mendenhall or whoever, and he would just run the football. And they played good defense and ran the football on offense. Kenny Pickett, I believe, will eventually develop into a true superstar player. But I think it's going to take some time for him to really develop and get to that point that we're talking about a superstar, right? Their defense, it is nothing like when Ben started. It's not even close. Their defense is very good, led by, obviously, TJ Watt, obviously Cam Hayward. But other than that, I'm not really too scared of their defense. The secondary, I think Pittsburgh secondary is mediocre. There, obviously, Mika Fitzpatrick is the big boy safety there. But they did lose their other safety this offseason. So, I'm not going to sit here and say, like, they're going to be awful. 9-8 is what I'm predicting. But I don't think you can put them in the same ballpark range of the Steelers when Ben Roethlisberger first started and they went to the 2 Super Bowls that they went to, right? Now, if we look at this, of course, is their schedule. This is how I'm seeing them go this season. So, Week 1, 49ers game, I think they can get a W here. It's going to be a tough game, but at the same time, it's Sam Darnold Week 1, and I think the Niners are going to probably take 4 or 5 weeks before they start getting in the rhythm and figuring out what they want to do either with having Brock Purdy, Sam Darnold, or Trey Lance. The first couple weeks, though, Brock Purdy's not an option, so they have to go with Trey Lance or Sam Darnold. Week 2, Pittsburgh versus the Brownies. I think the Clownies are going to mess up and lose this game in Pittsburgh. I think, honestly, well, not mess up, but usually with the AFC North, for the most part, we all split the games. So, like, Baltimore wins in Baltimore, Cincy wins in Cincy, Pittsburgh wins in Pittsburgh. Week 3. Now, Jimmy G is still up for grabs. I don't even know if he's going to play this season. So this could be a gimme win for the Pittsburgh Steelers yet again. I mean, this is another game where if Jimmy G doesn't play, they're going to win. If Jimmy G plays, that's when it's up for grabs. But with that being said, though, Raiders and then Texans. And, I mean, they're starting off the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse special for the first 4 games of the season. Then we have Ravens come to town on Pittsburgh. And this is why I think the Ravens are going to win this game. And the reason why I say this, and I know it's crazy to say this, but it's because of the fact that they're going to be cocky. They're going to be 4-0, about to go in their bye week. And this is a game you throw. This is a game you mess up. You take the L. Crazier things have happened. All right, now coming out of the bye week, they beat the Rams. I think Jacksonville beats them. I think this is going to be a tough game back and forth. But I'm actually going to have Tennessee win this game. Green Bay wins. Pittsburgh here, I feel like at this point, this is very obvious how this is going to go. Browns and Bengals here. Then week 13, I'm going to have the Cardinals. Oh, that's going to be a tough game because this could be like a, Kyler Murray is back game. And you know what? I'm going to give the Cardinals win. Because this could be a Kyler Murray's back. They might play a little bit too much in their heads. Trap game. Nah, I can't do it. I think Patriots win that game. I think at this point, Anthony Richardson might be the talk of the town. He might be taking over everything, so he beats Pittsburgh. Bengals win again. Seattle and Baltimore. Actually, that's 6-11. So let's go back. Let's go back a little bit. Because this is not actually I have them beating Tennessee, I believe. I have them. No, splitting with the Browns, yes. What else do I have them winning? I have them winning the Colts game. I think I have them winning Seattle's game. Yeah, so this is what I have. I got a little bit, a little bit gritty there and just kept talking. But this is what I have, like, on my actual predictions for the year. They're going to beat the 49ers, Browns, Raiders, Texans. Then they beat the Rams. They beat the Titans. They beat the Cardinals. They beat the Colts, and then that's it. Oh, they beat the Seahawks too, and then that's it. In all honesty, you could even make it like this if you really wanted to. The Seahawks win, and then they beat the Patriots. Nonetheless, though, I have them going 9-8, and I do not think they have any chance of competing for the division title. I think Baltimore and Cincy has that under control, under wraps, and completely nobody's touching that with a 10-foot pole. I think Cleveland has the best chance, but even them, I don't think they're going to go too well. Again, like I said, 10-7 right there, 13-4, and just to put this in perspective, if you guys are new, this is how I have the Bengals set up. So, and then I have them beating that team, Ravens winning at home, beating that team, and then that game like that. Let me just pull all these. Okay, so this is what I have them going, 15-2. I think this game they'll already have the AFC locked up, so they won't play anyone versus the Browns, and I think the Browns get a W here. This game, though, I'm going to have them obviously win this game, this win, and then obviously against Ravens at Ravens, they lose. 15-2, which I think actually, it messed up the Browns a tad bit. You know what? 11-6. I don't mind them going to 11-6. Maybe I put the pendulum on the other side. You know what? Yeah. Let me take Broncos over Browns. So this is where I have the division going. 15-2, 13-4, or 14-3. I know I said 14-3 at the beginning of the video. 10-7 and 9-8. So very great division. Nonetheless, let's be honest, best division in football. And is it possible Pittsburgh gets better than that? Absolutely. But I don't really think they have a chance at the AFC North in any circumstance right now. Their defense is good, but it's nothing like it used to be, and you can't really put them in the same perspective. Their running back core is not what they used to be either. To have really amazing running backs. Peace.